What is up, guys? So we are back, and he has just told us what this thing is. So he holds up something that looks a little bit like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one. This is your catalog. So it's a cat. It's a catalog. It's a oh no, wait, it's a catalog, like a magazine, but it logs cats, clearly. Catalog. Clever, very clever. All right, so catalog. Yes, the name comes from its earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them, and log their details, but as you see, we've come a long way since then. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of our team. I've added everyone's contact details for you, listen to music, take photos. There's even a pin that comes with it to insert microchips in the back of the cat's neck so that we can keep track of them. Holy guacamole. This thing does a lot. It is a very valuable piece of equipment, Nimsaj, and I need you to protect it above all else. Do you understand? I guess so. He is looking me directly in the eye and clearly expects a response. Yes, sir, of course, I will look after it. Good. You get to know all the functions as you go along, but for now, I suggest we take a stroll out and see if we can't find a few friends to introduce you to so that you can try it out. He hands me the gadget. I feel a little bit nervous taking charge of it, but also really keen to have a go. All right, so clearly I think I'm going to keep all of my research as far as all of these cats inside of this device. It's going to help me kind of track them. So we head down to the beach, the professor explaining things as we go. The mixture of terrain on Cat Island is quite unique. Even in such a relatively small area, you'll find forests, mountains, jungles, beaches, woodlands, all of these different geological and ecological zones in one place. It really is most remarkable. It certainly is. Even the lack of wildlife is, in itself, quite remarkable. What do you mean, Professor? Well, put simply, there's a type of force field that surrounds the island, disallowing anything to enter. You mean literally anything? Absolutely. No birds, fish, or creatures of any kind can penetrate it. Forgive my lack of intelligence on this subject, but we're here? The professor lets out a disconcertingly loud laugh. I guess that was what it would sound like. I see what you mean. Well, there is, of course, one small break in this invisible wall, and that is where we built the jetty. But let's not get too bogged down in all of this right now. What you need to know is that basically the island is shaped like a peanut. He has picked up a nearby stick and draws a simple map in the sand. That's definitely a peanut. That's a planter's peanut. I want some peanuts. I think I have some peanuts over here too on my desk. I want some. This is our end of the island. It's very well known to us now. We've been researching here for many years. The other end is not so familiar to us. We have encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in the region. Oh, dude, I really thought something was wrong with my monitor. What types of difficulties, Professor? Well, we're not as sure we'd like to be, but... Hold on, wait. Well, we're not as sure as we'd like to be. Okay. But what I can tell you is that the environment has an adverse effect upon humans and causing nausea at the very least. And at the worst, fainting, migraines, possibly nerve damage. Gosh, that is serious. As I say, it's best to keep away, but let's not go into all of that now, my dear. You have had a long day. For now, let's just say that we refer to the far end of the island as the danger zone, with good reason. I don't like the sound of that. I must ask you not to put yourself at risk by venturing beyond this mountain range here. He refers to the map once more, drawing a line just past the center and an X through the end section. There are wild, aggressive cats out there. I wouldn't want you getting too close to them, unlike our lovely fellows closer to home. Who are these lovely fellows? Can I meet these cats? He has led me to a spot where a few cats are lounging about. Why do we say we try out your catalog now, Nimsaj? He stoops down and picks up one of the animals, a disgruntled-looking cat who was sleeping under the shade of a palm tree. Yo, this cat is strung out. Do we see this? That is red eyeballs. The cat lets out a displeased meow, but doesn't struggle. His large body, bellowing with long orange fur, just short of hangs in the professor's arms in a lazy resignation. Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful chap? He looks angry. I find the on switch and somewhat timidly activate it. The gadget immediately comes to life, emitting a boop 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 sound with a red pulsating light. I select the app labeled Cat Scan and Cat Scan, because I'm about to scan a cat, and it loads instantly. There's no delay on this thing. The professor holds the cat towards me with arms outstretched. I'm sure he said the scanning chip is implanted into the back of the neck somewhere, but it's difficult to find this one neck amongst the thick cloud of fur, because that cat is fat. I blow to make a pardon and press the catalog to his skin. It's a bit like scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work. Oh, I used to love scanning groceries. I promised myself like I was going to work at a grocery store when I was a child. Of course, nobody wants to do that, but as a kid it was cool. That should do it. And he plops the marmalade Tom back into the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has been successfully scanned. Meow. Fluffy butt. Floofy butt. Appropriate name. Floofy butt, male. He is 10 years old, 10 years and 4 months, red tabby Persian, eye color red. Why is eyes ain't red there? Amazing. Clever, isn't it? A large part of your job here will be to tag and scan the cats, such as Mr. Fluffy butt here. But it looks like you have no problem at all in that area. Excellent work, Nimsosh. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get started. Well, why don't you get a bit more practice with the catalog and scan the rest of them while you're here? These 5 spend a lot of time together. They're like a little family, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are. The professor seems to be a genuine cat lover like me. I think we're going to get on great. Okay, here goes. No help this time. The professor steps back. The first cat I approach is very friendly with beautiful calico markings. It comes towards me, already purring. Oh, look at him, Trixie. Yeah. All right, so we scan Trixie. Trixie is a female, 3 years, 8 months, calico American short hair. Eye color is green. Aww. Aww. Next is an elegant, sleek, hairless cat. Hairless. Oh my God, this is a Sphinx. This is a Sphinx cat. Sitting gracefully in the sun. She doesn't pay me much attention and allows me to scan her with minimum fuss. Oh, I told you. Hey, these cats be looking bossy. Meow. Snooty booty. Yes. Yes. Snooty booty. Female, 11 years, 1 month, Sphinx. Eye color blue. The fourth cat I approach is a noisy one. Meow, 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 meow. McMurphy. He almost looks like a little dog. McMurphy, male, 6 years, brown crossbreed, green eye color. And finally, the one I've deliberately put off until last. He's been sulking or skulking around the edges of the activity, eyeing me suspiciously as though he could pounce at any moment. I laugh at myself, already projecting personalities on these animals. Hey, he looks shady. He got some dice and he want to roll some dice or something. Like I don't know. He just looked like some fool that might just sit on the porch all day with a 40. Yes, kibbles. Male, 3 years. Oh, he young. White, British long hair, green eye color. All done. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals. The professor lets out a little laugh. I have a feeling you'll get to know them quite well in time. That's probably enough for your first day, don't you think? It's quite a lot to take in. I am suddenly exhausted and grateful to be heading back to camp. Oh, that's sweet. So clearly I'm going to head back to camp. I think this is a good place to stop, and we will pick it up in the next video. I'm actually kind of feeling this. I do like visual novels, especially if the story is pretty good. I'm kind of waiting to see how this whole simulation part is going to come in, because there is going to be like a little bit of interactivity into it. So looking forward to that. But anyway, if you're feeling it so far, go ahead and drop a like. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the very next video.